Well, here is a guitar I picked up at a flea market, I don't know, last week. And it's a Harmony uh, H15 Bobkat guitar. Uh, and if you look there, right there on the headstock, I'm thinking you can read that. Maybe you can read it. It says "Made in the USA." So right there, you know it's probably vintage because this is Harmony is known for these inexpensive guitars that were made in the late 60s, early 70s. I haven't taken the pick card apart, and that's apparently where the dates are at. So this is somewhere from 1966 to probably 71. I'm guessing probably mid 60s, like, I mean late 60s, probably 68, 67 or something like that. And it's a 3/4 size guitar. It basically has like a baseball bat size neck. I mean, it's like a full size guitar neck. And the thing that's amazing about it are these pickups. These are DeMarco pickups, and I guess they kind of function a little bit like how it's like a microphone in some ways. That you can actually plug a heavier. Back in the day, they would basically take a radio, like a little transistor radio, put it by the pickups, and have it play through a guitar amp. My first guitar that I had had a similar type of pickup, because I remember I was able to do the same thing, and the action was horrible, the guitar was horrible. This actually plays pretty well for an inexpensive guitar, and the price point in the late 60s on this guitar was $87.50. So, you know, and I think they raised the price to $89.71. And so it's you know, back then, $90 is a pretty good bit of change back at that point there. You know, seeing that, I'm guessing that's probably like almost like a $300 if you spend on a guitar today. And you know, got that beautiful looking finished guitar there. You know, the sunburst finish coming out of it. It's got these 3-bolt neck on, and you know, under there's obviously a thrust rod in there to keep the neck. This is it plays pretty straight. The intonation is pretty good on it as well, and the action. And this is up here with the rhythm. I'll put it in the middle. And I'll put it down at the treble. And right now I'm just playing it clean to my amp, so that way you can hear the natural sounds of that. There's 4 little knobs down there, and basically that one there controls the volume, and this one controls the tone. Do this one. And I tell you, it really sounds really cool, really good, these pickups. Amazing, and people love these pickups. If you look here, this is basically a bridge made out of wood here, and normally you see that on acoustic guitars. And basically you can go up and down with these little wheels here. Whoever had this beforehand obviously had it tuned up or had intonation on it or something or another, because it played fantastic out there at the flea market. I just picked it up. It was hot out there, and basically did the blues like this. Say, well, you can play blues on it, you know, why not? But I was amazed plugging it in at how cool the pickups, because I played a lot of these inexpensive guitars, and this is probably the hottest guitar that I've played, and a lot of it has to do with these pickups that are just fantastically amazing. I think apparently people put these pickups on more expensive guitars when they get a hold of them. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing some blues, playing some rock and roll on it. really cool like that. Or you know, and some artists have used this as basically a garage band type sound guitar, because you do get that. Put it down to the. If you want to do like a punk band, just the power chords. Turn on some dirt. You'd hear how distorted it gets, and if it sounds good clean, it can sound amazing distorted. So that's usually one of my rules when I play a guitar. So that's a quick little review on this Harmony H15 Bobkat guitar. They did have a version H15V that had a tremolo bar, but this one didn't have it. I guess you could put it on there, but it's pretty. It's relatively lightweight for this sound, but I can tell this wood, there's some quality in this. This is actually real wood, not the versus fake wood, versus the stuff that's basically put together. This was a real piece of wood. I don't think it was something that was glued together, some type of particle board or something like that. And one thing, like for me, I do tell people this a lot. I like older guitars because they have seasoned, and there's basically water in wood, and if you let it season, it has time to develop its natural sound. And even though this guitar is well over 40 years old, it's just a really cool guitar. It's 3/4 size, but basically it feels like a full size guitar with a neck here. And I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you could do some jazz type options on this as well. I kind of see this as more as a rock and roller type guitar, blues guitar, because it does. You can double stop. Partially because of the way this bridge is, you can double stop real easy. Yeah, and so that wooden bridge definitely helps out on that, and really this makes it great. Pickups are amazing, and this is a fun guitar to play. So let's just rock out for a little bit. So just a fun guitar. If you get a chance, pick up one of these guitars. I think you'll just really enjoy it. It's a fun guitar. The full size neck is on a 3/4 size guitar, and it's not too heavy, but it's definitely got some good wood in it, like I mentioned before. And I just think you'll just really just enjoy this guitar. So keep on rocking out, and thanks for listening to this review of Harmony Bobkat H15. Yeah.